What's a mother to do? Denitra's daughter Noelle lost the charter school lottery and is stuck in the same Newark, New Jersey high school Denitra went to. Denitra took honors in class and out, only to discover that her school's inferior education qualified her only for a local community college and work as a nurse's aide. Daughter Noelle is not to suffer the same fate. So she enrolls her in the high school in nearby Millburn, a mostly white middle-class suburb. She fakes residence in the town to qualify for the school. Along the way, Denitra gets to know Beverly Long, the interim principal of Millburn High. She too is a graduate of that ghetto Newark school, but she got lucky, went to Princeton, earned a doctorate in education, and became an administrator in her old school. But when her son wound up in that school, Beverly gave up her secure position in Newark and took the interim job in Millburn so the son could go to school there. She walks a careful line as a black woman with a mostly white staff and district. It's made more complicated when the board hires Mike DiMaggio, an ex-cop who's now a private eye, to ferret out illegally enrolled students, getting the education their parents' property taxes haven't paid for. It doesn't take him long to find out that Denitra has falsified her residency papers and that Beverly has tried to help her friend cover it up. In her play, Lines in the Dust, playwright Nicole Salter has constructed a triangle of relationships among Denitra, Beverly, and Mike that offers a wealth of possibilities. Salter was commissioned to write the play to mark the 60th anniversary of the Supreme Court's Brown versus Board of Education decision that supposedly ended racial discrimination in America's schools. Salter recounts the ways that hasn't happened. Denitra's segregated and inferior education has severely limited her life. When Mike DiMaggio justifies his work sending students back to Newark, Beverly cites chapter and verse of the cost to all the taxpayers of New Jersey of the failing schools and their failing students in the inner cities. These are statistics and arguments we've heard before, but it doesn't hurt to hear them again, and the confrontations can raise the temperature of the drama. Lines in the Dust needs its temperature raised. Too much of the time I was more aware of the familiarity of the rhetoric than of the full impact of what it meant in the lives of Denitra and her daughter, and even what it meant for Beverly's precarious position in her job. Only near the end, when their efforts have failed and they face the bleak prospects for Noelle, did the reality behind the rhetoric move me. In the current Black Rep production, director Ron Himes and his cast clearly lay out the issues and the relationships and reach for every dramatic moment. Evan DeBose makes convincing Denitra's masquerade as a successful lawyer, then explores the determination and desperation of the character when Beverly discovers her deception. Charita Armstrong's Beverly never quite loses her professional poise as she navigates the minefields laid down by Denitra and Mike DiMaggio. DiMaggio loves his work and he loves to talk, and sometimes he talks more than he should, and if he's not a racist, he can come awfully close to sounding like one when he laments what happened to his old Italian neighborhood in Newark when they moved in. But he does have the law on his side, as it's written now, and it's hard not to like a little bit, or at least be amused by, a character played by John Contini. Playwright Salter has broken the play into several scenes, and set designer Duncy Dye has contrived cleverly interchangeable parts to make most changes almost short enough. Linda Kennedy's costumes match the characters. Sean Savoy did the lights, Catherine Slovinsky the props, Casey Hunter the sound, and Cardi Van Ness's projections add reality to moments in the production. Lines in the Dust covers a lot of an important topic. I wish it made it more dramatically moving.
As do I.
Yeah, we needed that.